It has been a while since we've done just a regular hare scramble, so we are here in Kentucky for a KXCR. Super short start straight there, but was able to be on the inside, get the whole shot, and now we're just going to try to put our head down here and try to go away with the lead, but really dusty out today, and no practice lap here at this place, so it's going to be a little difficult leading on this first lap, but at least we're not out in the dust. Knowing that it was going to be dusty, I'm glad we got that whole shot. So the goal right now is just to try to put in a solid first lap and not do anything stupid out in the dust. And first lap, like I said, we don't know the track, so we're just gonna try to ride it and get to know the track on this first lap here. That inside could have dove to the right there and cut off quite a bit there, but luckily nobody was super close to us, so didn't get past there. But we do have a couple guys behind us right now, and they're not too hot on our heels, but definitely there and ready to pounce on a mistake if I make one. Pretty cool little creek jump there, and a lot of people were talking about it in the morning, kind of getting psyched out about it, but from what I heard, it wasn't bad, and I saw a couple pictures, so everybody just said it's not bad, you just gotta go for it and do it. So ended up just kind of cruising over it, and no big deal, but pretty cool little feature there that they put in for the trail. Right now, some of these off-camber and up and down hills, I'm just like, Noah, get in this solid first lap, know your lines, and then second lap we can try to put the hammer down and start cruising real good. So right now on the stuff that's simple and just regular old trail, I'm trying to get going here, and then the stuff that's a little bit more technical, I'm just trying to make it through, get in this first lap like I was saying, and then throughout the race try to put in a few heaters and kind of continue to progressively get better throughout the race. And then there you just saw we turned on to the PM only split, and I think it's about 2 miles of PM only stuff. So we're gonna catch a drink here because nobody has ridden this stuff, so it's a good spot just to kind of take a breather here real quick. Nobody's gonna pass us there, and get some hydration in here. Well, you may hear a two-stroke behind me, and we're getting chased right now for sure. He is pretty close, and we can't make any wrong turns here because he's ready to go if we make a mistake. So just keeping on trying to put in this solid lap here. So as you guys can tell, I am about the first person to ever ride this stuff. It is fresh. And then this section here, super technical, rocky downhill, had to be careful. Good thing I kind of had it in my mind, just kind of tiptoe through this stuff, make it through, and then as a line gets in it, then we can start pushing a little bit more. But yeah, this first lap, it just kind of had arrows through the trees, so we were making a line through it for the first time and for everybody else behind us. This stuff is the kind of stuff that I wish I was in that second, third place position, but only really this section here, because the rest of it is pretty dry and dusty. So made it through the first lap, and we're still leading. So now it's time to put the hammer down. And took a look over my shoulder there, and we've got a pretty good lead now. So we're gonna try to continue to build on it and put in solid laps here. So, first lap there, we missed this. We went all the way around to the outside, so I was like, kind of mental note that first lap, like, hey, go to the inside there, and it would be a lot faster. Oh, yeah, nice. That was, jeez. That could have ended our day pretty quick there. That was probably the sketchiest moment I've had in a long time without actually going down. At this point right now, I'm like, man, take a breather. There's nobody behind us. That was scary. So,
woo! Thank you, Jesus.
Definitely a blessing we did not get tossed on the ground on that one. That was a close call. I think my front tire just started sliding and then caught on that second hump and almost threw us for a loop, because yeah, I can't really explain it, but it was sketchy nonetheless. So I'm sure it may be hard to see on the GoPro here, but a lot of this stuff is really off camera, and that's kind of why we're having to just creep our way through it. We can't really pound through the trail like we want to. There's not a solid rut or a solid kind of ledge in the hillside, so can't really cruise through it like we want, but just try to make it through smooth and efficient, and then get going on the more flowy single track. Back onto the PM only section and making it through Little Rock Garden here. It had some gnarly places. That was some of the gnarliest trail I've seen in a race for a little while. It was just sections of it though, which was pretty cool. So we had a break in between and kind of had to get a breather in between the hard stuff and then go for it, and then we were through it. So there's couple sections here and there that were gnarly, kind of the uphill, this downhill, and then another uphill that was pretty rocky. So some chunky stuff out there, but all in all, I enjoyed the PM split for sure. somebody kicked out a log there in the middle of the trail, and I thought about hitting it, but then I was like, no, not worth it. I'll just make my way around it and we'll be good to go. So lost a little bit of time probably, but no worries. We didn't end up on the ground, so that's the good thing, and made it around out into the field. Had to be careful though through some of these fields. There were some ditches, some old ruts, some roots, and just had to be on your toes and be looking ahead, looking for a smooth line through the field, even though it's just a wide open field. So throughout the day, like I said, it was hot and dusty, but was able to keep the hydration up and make it through all the creek jumps pretty well, and have an overall super fun day out racing. So we ended up with the overall win, so that was awesome. And thank you guys for watching this video. We'll see you at Snowshoe this weekend, so be sure to come say what's up, and see you guys there.